2002 it started. After 2005 or 6, I think it's progressively gotten very big since then, to the scale that we're at now, and it's known internationally now. So a huge amount of people come from all over internationally. Like I know there's bookings from some random country like we've all the regulars from America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia. Like they come every year as well. The online sales for the weekend ticket has been very good. I think it was over 1,300 weekend tickets sold, and then we're up in 500-600 then plus a night for individual nightly tickets. So you're packing that tent to capacity of nearly $2,000. 1,500 to 2,000. Yes, we get funding from Fáilte Ireland, and there's also funding from Donegal County Council. They're the two main funders, and then local businesses put in some sponsorship as well. That's pretty much where the funding comes from, and then the festival pays for the festival each year, basically. Obviously the weekend that's in it, there's a huge amount of activity at the statue, photographs. But if you come down that town any other of the 360 days of the year, you're guaranteed to see somebody up getting photographs with it. There's huge interest in the statue year in, day in, day out of the year, so which is great. I remember one time there's a hairdresser's across the road from the statue, Rossano's, and I was in getting my hair done, and for the hour that I was there must have been about 3 or 4 different groups of people getting photographs with the statue. So basically, obviously, like anywhere in the world, recession is hit, and local businesses in the town are closing down every year, being 3, 4 or 5 businesses a year. And only for the festival, many a business in the town would tell you that their doors would have been closed long ago, only for it. So it's helping to keep a lot of doors open, be it pubs, restaurants, cafes, wherever, it's keeping everywhere open for that wee bit longer, So,
where have you guys come from for the festival?
Holland.
So all the way over from Holland today, and is it your first time at the festival?
Yes.
And how are you finding it so far?
Good, very good, very good. Terrible, nice people, good music. It's very easy going. We like it a lot.
It's been a fancy. Good. The weather's not that bad, and some of these bands are amazing.
And how did you find out about the festival?
Facebook for me.
A friend said, there's a Rory Gallagher festival 10 months ago. Maybe we should go. I said, okay, we go. So we booked the plane, and here we are.
And have you ever heard of Bonfest?
No.
I have now.
That statue, there wouldn't be, I'd say, from the month of February to the month of October, the tourist, good weather season, there wouldn't be a day now go past where there wouldn't be like 10, 20, 30 people getting photographs at the Rory Gallagher statue. So this amazing statue, I suppose, has given Ballyshannon a focal point. It's given it a centrepiece, and then at the festival, international visitors. They started out at a very small festival and evolved and made it into a bigger festival, just because the demand was there as such, the appeal was there. The small venues had to become larger venues because the acts were becoming bigger, the crowds were becoming bigger, and in 2012 we brought in the big top tent. It has a capacity of 2,000, and that's been tremendously successful. But I can't say enough about Rory's fans all across the world, more than Bon Scott's fans that come to Currymure every year. It's such a great thing that someone that's born in a small town like Currymure or Ballyshannon, to be able to honour a person, whose roots, their birthplace. It doesn't matter if they went away at a young age. It doesn't matter if they left when they were 16 or 17. Well, in 1999, before the festival, there was a small element to believe that there was other people and great people from Ballyshannon that deserved a statue. And that may be so, but there's nothing to say you can't have 2 statues in the town. And an opportunity arose with the support of the local authority here, the local council, Donegal County Council, and I think they never had an issue. They were only too delighted to support it, and 90% of the support for the statue was by the local authority. To drive into Ballyshannon, it's such a beautiful old historic town, reputed to be one of the oldest in Ireland, Ireland's oldest town. But to see it now with the old clock tower, it was damaged in the storms last year that we're trying to get fixed. To see the old churches and then to drive up the main street and to see Rory there standing with the guitar, doing what he'd done on stage. I've seen people in Currymuir who may have issues with a Bon Scott statue going on. And in Currymuir, the author of Peter Pan has a statue. In Ballyshannon, we've one of a very famous poet, William Allingham, who's internationally renowned. He was born here in Ballyshannon, raised here in Ballyshannon, spent all his life in Ballyshannon. And we have the Allingham festival every year that honours the poetry of William Allingham. We have the Rory Gallagher International Tribute Festival that honours Rory Gallagher, who was born in this town. We have Allingham Park, the public park named after Allingham. We have the Rory Gallagher statue for Rory, and there's no issue. So anyone in Currymuir who has an issue, it sits side by side, different times of the year. We can honour our poet William Allingham, and we can honour our musician Rory Gallagher, a great writer, a great artist of international fame, be it Bon Scott or Rory Gallagher, be it Currymuir or Ballyshannon. If they're against something like that, well, I would say to them, think again, because the benefits and the pleasure that people from all over the world that they'll get from seeing that, and the appreciation they'll get from that will be important. And I know, as I said, there wouldn't be a day from March to October that you wouldn't see 10, 20 people having photographs of the statue. It's well known now that there's a statue to Rory Gallagher in Ballyshannon, and you know, and even just generally, if a coach tour comes through the town, it'll stop. You know, it could be a coach load of American visitors. There might be 5 people on that bus that might know anything about Rory Gallagher, but the rest want to get the photograph taken because they want to go back to America. Well, it's something they know about Rory Gallagher, so just passing trade. But in the same way the fans appreciate what we do, the local people appreciate what we do.
My name is Sean Rennie, butcher here in Ballyshannon, County Donegal. I operate a deli counter as well. We do make hay when the sun shines, when Rory Gallagher Festival comes along. It's the main focus point of the town in the year, so it is. It's grown to be phenomenal in the last 5-6 years. A lot of international foreign people coming here. They're coming from all parts of the world. It seems to be a very, very popular festival. Business does very well out of it, and it seems to go from strength to strength. 365 days a year there's people taking photographs of that statue out there. If I had £1 for every photograph that was taken, I'd be a wealthy man. I could go on my holidays.
But you know, I think that people that can't see, you know, there's room for everything. And as I say, I respect country music, folk music, classical music, and I love to listen to all sorts of music, but I don't think that anybody should stand in the way of something that is of benefit, that's of appreciation to people all over the world, and that can be of a great benefit and a great historical importance and recognition to either Bon Scott or Rory Gallagher. But I have to say, even those that doubted Rory Gallagher's statue of Ballyshannon 1999, they were the first people to say today, God, we were wrong. And that's fact. I've met those people. Those people have shook my hand, and they know now that there's room for everything. Nobody should stand in the way of commemorating something of her. And even to internationally link Ballyshannon with Currymuir, again, would be a great thing to do. It's about forging relationships with people all across the world. And if Bon Scott was around to see that, he'd be very happy. If Rory Gallagher was here tonight, I was able to see 2,000 people crammed into a big top, and see Bernie Morrison, you know, rap out Blister on the Moon in the regional council in your area. Build a statue. Don't have people out shaking buckets. You know, it's hard work. It may never be done. But don't let the opportunity now pass itself when people want to see it happen. Because there'll be another generation of AC/DC fans, Bon Scott fans in 25 years will come along and say, why isn't there a statue to Bon Scott in Currymuir? Do it with taste and do it with dignity and pride in the heritage of Bon Scott and his fans and his family all across the world. And I think that in time they will see, like the doubters that were here, the few doubters that were here, you would see that, yeah, there's room for everything in Currymuir, and I think that's important. I would say to the political representatives, and I'm one here in Ballyshannon, Donegal, get behind it. It's so important.